Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, it is kind of like an emergency video because we are talking about Phil Spencer retiring.
From Xbox, Phil Spencer.
A lot of people say it's something they expected. It is something personally I did not expect. That guy has been in Microsoft for 38 years or so. So him retiring or retiring, I don't know what it is. Obviously, I don't know if they forced him to retire or he made the decision to retire. Was a little bit of a shock to me because I was not one of the kids that grew up with Xbox. I did grow up somewhat in Xbox, but I've always been a PlayStation guy. You know, out of all my neighbors, I was a PlayStation guy. My best friend was the Nintendo guy, and my other neighbor was the Xbox guy. So obviously I knew Xbox. I have played Halo original on the original Xbox, Halo Combat Evolved, but I've never really grew up on Xbox. The time that I did went to Xbox, that I get to experience Xbox, was when Phil Spencer took over Xbox. So seeing a shift between Xbox and Phil Spencer kind of hurts a little. Not because he was a good CEO, which obviously he did his best, I want to say, but because it is an era that has changed and moved on. And that made me feel really, really old because I was 13 or so when the Xbox One was announced.
Excited to announce that Xbox One will launch this November in 21 markets around the world at $499 in the US, 499 euros in European markets, and 429 pounds in the UK.
So Phil Spencer was not a good CEO, or at least he was good, but he also has his own faults. Like every other CEO, in the beginning he did have potential. I really did see the potential that he had in him. At some point I would even say he did steer the whole ship around for Xbox after that whole Xbox One fell and Phil Spencer came in to turn the whole thing around.
Okay. Thank you. We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment. The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater, or one of the billions around the world who play games, welcome to E3 2019.
Obviously, if you were not there during the Xbox One era and the PS4 era, Xbox One was getting destroyed by PlayStation. Like I'm talking like smoke, fire, grilled, like whatever you want to say. Like they were getting pretty much like dead. They were like dead because PlayStation was one. They had copies, like you were able to use copies. on the PlayStation where an Xbox you couldn't. PlayStation had actual games, like they had God of War, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, so on and so forth. Like, it was... PS4 had the upper hand because it did a more of a fan service than Xbox did. Or Xbox, it was more corporate speak, for sure. So the reason why I bought an Xbox during those times where it was a really horrible storm for Xbox, which you're not gonna believe it, I bought the Xbox One, the first version, the VCR. Yeah. Why? Because it came with the Halo Master Chief Collection. And I also bought this one alongside with Halo Master Chief. I've always wanted to try Halo. I did play Halo 1 Combat Evolved. Till this day, I still play that game. I am really obsessed with that game. Like, super obsessed with the game. So, I do want to make a video about them remaking it, but at this point, I kind of want to wait because I know they're going to fumble the remake because they are already changing a lot of things in that game where I don't even like it. And again, I've been playing that game since forever. Like, I would even say it was my first that I played first person shooter game. So that game's very meaningful to me, and seeing them kind of like change it, it's not my liking. But anyways, that's a whole different topic for a whole different video. The reason why I bought the Xbox One was because I really wanted to play the rest of the collection of the Master Chief. So when I bought the Xbox One, it was really hard for me to kind of enjoy Halo on the Xbox One. And I can't really tell you what it is or why. I want to say because the controls felt janky, which it makes sense. I mean, it was a really old game. And at that time, I was so used to Call of Duty where it was just fast paced. Around that time, I played a lot of zombies. Just came from Black Ops 3 during that time, and I switched to Halo, where Halo's a little bit more slower, more tactical, more, strategized, where Black Ops 3 is just go, go, go. So I was not used to Halo. I want to say that's what it is, but I can't really tell you. Again, I was like 14, 15 at the time, and I really didn't enjoy Halo at all. Not even the second one, not even the third one, not even Reach. It was weird, and I think I couldn't really sprint. So the one that I didn't like, that I enjoyed the most, was Halo Reach. Why? Because you could sprint. You could, obviously it was a power up, right? And the sprint still felt janky at that time for me. But you could at least sprint. It was more of a modernized Halo game. At that time, I wouldn't really realize it yet. That's probably the worst take I've ever had in my entire life. I really did enjoy the vibe and the aesthetic of Halo. Even though I did not enjoy the gameplay, I knew that there was like a culture behind this game. And I stopped playing the game. My older brother, on the other hand, he loved it from the very start. He bought it physically, and he just kept playing it over and over and over again and over again. And it's actually the reason why I don't have the game right now, because I gave it to him. He has the physical copy. But I never understood why he enjoyed it that much. Like, all he did was talk about Halo. All he did was play about Halo. All he did was play multiplayer. But I never knew why. Like, we both grew up PlayStation. We both grew up with Call of Duty. We both grew up with really fast-paced games, and Halo was just not it for me. So I never really understood why. So I honestly just stopped playing the game and stopped playing Xbox entirely. Never really much about it. I kept the PS4. My brother kept the Xbox. Occasionally, I would go back to Halo 1, Halo Combat Evolved, because I really liked that game. Yeah, it felt old, but as soon as you got used to the controls and as soon as you got used to how the gameplay works, it was very addicting. I was too naive. I was so used to modern gaming at that time. So me and Xbox, we just never clicked, and the game would always crash all the time. So that also made me not want to play the game, Halo Master Chief Collection. But this will be one thing that I will give credit to Phil Spencer, that he brought the Master Chief Collection on PC. For some reason, and I do not know why, I bought this game again on PC. Why? I don't know. I went to go get a job at a fast food. Worked there for the summer just to get a gaming PC. Literally just that. And I had no games to play. Literally nothing. It was just like, man, I spent like over $1,000 and I have no games to play. And at that time, I didn't know Steam had sales. I obviously would see it, but I didn't think it was that frequent. So I bought Halo on PC full price. Again, hindsight, I don't know why I did that. If I didn't enjoy the game, if I didn't like the game, I don't know why I bought it on PC. But I am so grateful that I bought it on PC. Because once I bought it on PC, I'm telling you, it was the best experience that I've ever played on PC. At that time, I wanted to play keyboard and mouse. It was very, very difficult for me because I was always a controller ever since I was born. Ever since my first console was a PS2, I've always had a controller. So when I switched to keyboard and mouse, it was very difficult. Like the modern games was way too advanced for me. So when I bought Halo and played Halo 1, for some reason, that game taught me how to play keyboard and mouse. It was a very, very good learning curve of how to play keyboard and mouse. And as soon as I got the controls down on keyboard and mouse, oh my god, I began to love more Combat Evolved. It was so good that I played it on normal, hard. I beat Halo 1 on Legendary. And at that time, I was like, oh my god, like this is actually a good game. I guess because I grew up a little bit, I kind of understood the game in a artistic way. I love the world, I love the art style, I love the music. Again, it's just every single time I play Combat Evolved, it just feels like a whole different culture behind that game. And you can feel it on your screen coming out, like, and feeling that culture. Like, it's really, really hard to describe unless you really know what I'm talking about. And I played Halo 2, and I'm telling you, it was the best story I've ever played. Hands down. The Arbiter was an amazing character, had an amazing background, had an amazing redemption. The missions were awesome. The vibe of the missions were awesome. The different vehicles you get to play, different weapons, the different type of enemies and, like, comrades you have. Like, it's such an epic story.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir,
finishing this fight.
And that's when I began to realize, wow, I was wrong. I used to be the #1 hater of this game. I didn't like it because it was way too old. But for some reason, it's just, again, once it was released on PC, I enjoyed it. I really did. And I beat Halo 2. And I went to Halo 3. And I enjoyed that one too. Finally finishing the battle. I loved Halo Reach, obviously. And with the keyboard and mouse, it became way smoother. Like, it was such a great game with so much content. The Master Chief Collection. And for the first time, I played multiplayer. Like, I loved Action Sack. I loved, like, whatever playlist they had, I would throw everything, and I loved it so much. Like, no matter how much I try to distance myself from the Master Chief Collection, I can't. I have to go back here and there. And I want to say thanks to Phil Spencer for putting the Master Chief Collection into PC. Because if they did not make the decision, I would not be like the big Halo fan that I am right now. The only disappointing thing that I do have about Phil Spencer about Halo is that, okay, yes, he did try to make Halo, you know, be the iconic Xbox mascot. But I don't know why he abandoned, or I don't know if it was his decision. I don't know whose decision it was. I assume it's his decision. But why they abandoned the Master Chief Collection? Like, they just stopped giving it updates. They kind of stopped putting more content into it. And that's the thing that I really did like about the Master Chief Collection, that it was damn near 6 years later, they fixed the game, they were adding more content, more maps, more poses, more armor, unreleased levels they were putting out, mods on the PC. And the thing that pisses me off the most is that they say that Halo the Master Chief Collection is not a live service game, where it literally has more players active than Halo Infinite, where they consider Halo Infinite an actual live service game. Like, hello? I think they would have for sure invested more on Master Chief Collection. I still play it. A lot of people still play it. Well, maybe like 1,000, right? But that's 1,000 people you can, you know, satisfy. That's 1,000 loyal customers. And it's sad seeing Halo going on PS5. Like, yeah, I get it. Maybe more people will get to experience Halo like me, where they were only PlayStation, and they don't have to buy like a whole other console, or they have to buy a whole PC just to switch to Halo. But I think that's kind of the point of Halo. It's supposed to make you switch systems to experience something you're not going to experience at all. I have 390 hours here in Halo, so like, again, I really do like playing this game a lot, and I love Halo. And I want to thank Phil Spencer for putting Halo on PC, because if that was not a decision they would make, I don't think I would have been a Halo fan. And I don't even think I would enjoy Halo as much as I do right now. Where I would even say Halo, on a certain point, they changed my life. I was able to experience something I've always wanted to experience. Yes, maybe I didn't get to experience it on the original way, on the 360 or, you know, like original Xbox, which it did a little bit, but, you know, I didn't experience it like how other people. But I was able to experience something or at least something similar to it. And that made me a huge Halo fan. It really did. That to this day I want nothing but good for Halo. Which it's saddened to me that seeing Halo in the position that we are in right now, where Halo Infinite was not really successful. It was rushed. The developers, I feel like they're lost. They don't even know what they're doing in Halo. They want to create new things. They want to create, creative things, but I just don't think they have like the support for it. Or even if they do, like, I don't think they just know how to develop a Halo game. Because Halo Infinite, it did feel like Halo at some points. But it just does not feel like Bungie Halo. And I think it just comes down to the story, the art style, and the gameplay itself. Or I feel like the gameplay in Halo Infinite felt a bit modernized, like a bit too much. Which I get it, right? You're trying to get new people to play Halo, new players, cash out from those Call of Duty players, obviously, right? But in my opinion, I just think, is Halo system outdated? Yes. But only because it's outdated, it doesn't mean it does not belong there. You can, like, not modernize it, but you can improve the mechanics. Like, I want to say, don't put sprint and just focus on the combat system. That's just my 2 cents. No crazy upgrades, no crazy special whatever thing like Grapple Hook or whatever. Yes, it worked in Halo Infinite, but to be honest, what I like about Halo is just, again, the gunfights, the weapons, and the art style. The music too, the vibe. It's just a 2000 futuristic game vibe. Like, it's just, you gotta keep that. You have to keep that. But obviously, like, we're way past that. Like, they want to make Halo something to exist in the now, where that's not the case. It's something you're supposed to bring the old to now, not kill the old and make something new. Like, there's a reason why Coke is still around here for whatever years. There's a reason why Batman is still here. Like, they don't kill Batman, the character. They make him better. They don't modernize him. They just fix him up. They improve on the character. And I just think that's what Halo's missing. It doesn't need fixing. It just needs improvement. That's it. I just think they really need to go back to the basics. But my thoughts on Phil Spencer alone is just, again, he did really good decisions. Game Pass was one of them. Obviously now it's horrible. By that time it was good. Breaking Halo to PC was really good. Breaking Xbox games to PC was really good. Game Pass Ultimate on PC was really good too. I was able to play a lot of games. I enjoyed it. again, at some point I would say more of an Xbox fan than PlayStation, because they were pumping up more games on PC, where there was a time period where PlayStation did not even have any games. It sucks that, Phil Spencer is retiring, because the new director, Sarah, I don't know her last name, I can't really pronounce her last name, Sarah, comes from a AI background. So apparently, from my understanding, the reason why they got her is because she has AI experience, but she has no gaming experience. But that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Having a creative director of AI become the CEO of Xbox that has nothing to do with gaming. She has no idea who this big green guy that looks like a robot is. She has no idea of Gears of War. She has no idea of the competitors. She's heard of them probably, but she doesn't know why PlayStation wins or why Nintendo is winning. And I know she's going to implement all these AI things to all the games. And I know Halo's gonna have full with AI, which is gonna make me not want to play the game even more. Like I already that's my prediction of the future. Like everything's gonna go just downhill because of that. Where whatever we're buying is not even real. It's just AI slop, and it's gonna become micro slop. We're gonna keep laying off, workers. And it's gonna be a whole shit show. It really is. There's no way to put it. It really is. It just feels like we're never gonna get a Halo experience like the original Halos. So I really hope, and I really, really hope that at least Halo's able to dominate at least one time. One last bang. Phil Spencer, you did good as a director. At least I know you did your best. Try to change things around, and at the end I feel like you just kind of fumbled the ball. So, buying Activision was probably the craziest thing I have ever seen Phil Spencer do. But there's no games. There's no, Black Ops 7? I like Black Ops 6, but Black Ops 7 I really didn't like it. It was just, I don't know. But I want to say the future of Xbox is over. To any Xbox fans, good luck surviving me. Good luck surviving. This will be the end of the video. I just really want to talk about pretty much Phil Spencer and the Master Chief Collection, because that was the best era for me. For the Phil Spencer era was when he brought to the Master Chief Collection on PC, which I think it was a good call. Fixing up the game, making Halo what's supposed to be. So, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. I've been making more content. I've been pumping out more videos. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.